We were kind of distributed in different departments and different floors. But for me, at the very beginning at Stony Brook, I would basically show up that day and would kind of get sign out on patients that I would be taking care of that day, what happened overnight, and basically just getting an update from the overnight team who was taking care of them. And then we would round, we would kind of go patient to patient and go over what exactly is going on with their case, what their oxygen levels are like, what their oxygen requirements are like, what their labs are, and kind of make a plan for the day to implement later on. And then we would go and see the patients as needed. There were times, especially at the peak at Stony Brook, where we tried to limit contact with the patients unless it was an emergency, which I think was both good and it was necessary, but it was unfortunate we couldn't get hands-on information like we're used to. But it definitely helped protect us if contact wasn't absolutely necessary. And so we would often, FaceTime the patients, call the patients, see how they're doing, see how they're feeling, and get a lot of the, non-contact information like history and what their symptoms are, and then see them as appropriate as they needed to be. So we would do that. And then the rest of the day, we would kind of implement the plan. We would, put orders in and make sure we, increase their oxygen requirements as needed, do more lab studies as their conditions changed and evolved. And then, throughout the day, we would also make sure to revisit cases that needed more attention and see patients throughout the day. And then at the end, we kind of came back together and put everything together and made sure there was an overnight plan for the patients and into the next day.